guys, I've got a massive clothing haul to share with you today, and I'm so excited to do a little bit of a more fashion haul because I haven't properly bought a new wardrobe of clothes for a while. I've been selling off my old stuff. My fashion changes kind of frequently, but I don't always replenish, you know what I mean? I try to be sensible, but I just needed to get some new bits. Some bits were catching my eye, and with this particular item that I'm going to show you first, or from this particular shop, shall we say, I have been holding on for months because it's made to order, so it takes months to get to you. And so let's go ahead and just start with those. So this shop does anime inspired clothing, or even just animated content inspired clothing, because the items that I got are not technically traditional anime, because it's American based, I guess you'd say. This is Stitch Spring, and I saw them all over Instagram and that, and I was a bit wary at first because I was like, oh, is it legit, is it not, especially considering you have to wait for a while and you already pay the money up front. But it is legit, and when I say everything was so well tailored and thought out, the measurements are spot on for me. I did a whole unboxing on TikTok, so definitely check out my TikTok down below if you want to have a little scroll and a little look. But I was blown away. I've been obsessed with Arcane, so they did an Arcane drop and I got a couple of items inspired by that show. So I've got everything still kept in the packaging just because it's got the title of the product as well. So let's get going. I won't gush too much about the packaging because you could already see the detail if you've checked out the TikTok. The first item is the Chaos cargo pants, and these are inspired by Jinx's trousers. I am intending to wear this full ensemble when it comes to some anime conventions I've got planned this year, or the end of this year. So I'm really looking forward to wearing them. I'm keeping them nice and neat in the bags and boxes until then. So these are the cargos, and they are stunning. As I say, I'll try and do little cutaways so you can see the depth a little bit more, but they've got functional pockets, they've got drawstrings at the bottom so you can proper cuff them, and they are so comfy. The material is lovely. It feels so like you've got a tailor-made item, which you do because they're made to order, right? And they go off by your measurements. And this is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. The buckles, everything. So it's one of those things where it's you can wear them as streetwear fashion. There's been quite a lot of anime inspired clothing websites pop up of late where it's street style, what they would wear sort of on their off days, you know. But this is the colors, the patterns, the pattern way of it. If you knew, you knew. But I think also if I am rocking up into a convention, it's a bit more obvious. But then if I wanted to just wear them out and about, it's a bit more subtle. For these trousers particularly, the last item I'll show you, maybe not so much so, it is a bit obvious, but it's still very wearable. Okay, let's pop these away and I'll show you the freebies that came with it, and the item that was discounted because of the price, which you're going to do anyway, really. Just by spending on one item, you get a discounted offer on another piece. Also came with some beautiful artwork, and behind there it's got a load of stickers. The product that was discounted was, what do they call it, the Rewind scarf, which is what Echo wears in the TV show, and it is so nicely made. It looks really nice and comfy on the inside. It's got that lining, so for me, I'm a bit funny with some textures, and although I've been crocheting recently, sometimes the feel, depending on the material, feels a bit funny on my skin. So I like that they have this lining underneath so that the material is not directly on my skin, and it does feel kind of cool as well. So obviously it goes, I'll just show you now. Seeing as my hair's laying flat, it goes around like that, like one of those snoods. And I guess you could pop it. I look a bit silly because it's pulling up my plaits at the minute. There we go. So you could have it like this if you wanted to, and it's really comfortable, really comfortable. You can have it all the way up here, almost like a balaclava. Love it. It's so nice. And that came with some stickers as well. Last item I got from Stitch Spring is the Boy Saviour jacket. Once again, some beautiful artwork which I wasn't expecting to be included, and behind that some stickers. Jacket, it's just, oh, it's so stunning. It's proper, it's a real jacket. And this sounds so silly, and I know I sound in such disbelief, but I don't know what I was expecting, but the quality is fantastic. It's all lined beautifully, and again, that feels nice and cool as well. And the detailing is just absolutely phenomenal. On the back as well, like, oh, brilliant. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's the mask. It's just stunning. I got the size XXL, if that helps, but definitely go off your measurements and make sure it matches. I really thought that some of these would come up small. They don't. They're so nicely made. Yeah, I'm really happy with these. I did have to wait like, I want to say like 2 months, maybe more, because they go by like they're waiting for the orders, then they do like a production time, like there's a whole timeline, and you can check out the timeline on their website, as well as email them if you are worried, and they got back to me really quickly, quite helpful as well. But yeah, I'm so happy with this order. I'm really excited to wear these out too. So let's get on to the next part of the haul, and that will be what I got from Killstar, who recently had a bit of a clearance sale, and I got some bits and bobs from there too. I also had a discount to use as well. Killstar. This looks kind of ominous, but let's get into it. And with these items, I tried to keep everything kind of in their bags so that if they had names and titles, I could easily pull that up, because that's something I always forget to include back in the day when I used to do like hauls a bit more regularly. So hopefully this is helpful if you are looking for things. I know some of these things were on clearance, but some of them were just included in like a regular, I think it was like a 70% off sale. So they might still be available, or something similar as well. You can kind of find like collections to look into or similar styles, if that helps. So first up is the Lepidoptera maxi skirt, and it's this lovely kind of velvety texture maxi skirt in this beautiful deep red wine colour. The actual lining stops about there, which I believe was just above my knee, and then of course it drapes all the way down to your ankles. It's a little bit asymmetrical as well, and it really gives this nice kind of hourglass silhouette to the body. It's beautiful. It's super comfy, and the funny thing is, this was one of the items that I was like, it's probably going to be one of the ones I return, just because I was a little bit unsure, but I wanted to give it a go, and I'm glad I did, because it definitely looks a bit more formal than the sort of skirts I would typically wear, but it is beautiful. And it's got little moths and moons, I don't know how well you can see that, sort of making up the entirety of the pattern, kind of repeated all the way through, and some suns. It's really beautiful, and I just think that the velvet like embossed detail on top of the kind of sheer fabric underneath really pops. It's so stunning. This one is gorgeous. This is the black Wish Upon a Moon top, and it's got this stunning like higher kind of ruffled collar. I love the netting underneath here and the little moon on top. The sleeves also have that kind of ruched netting material around here, and it does bunch a little bit, and it is sort of like that cropped top cut, but I got a slightly bigger size than my actual fit, just so it sits a bit lower. And also, personally, I'm a bit funny with high necklines like this, especially because they tend to cut a bit too close to my neck, and I feel a little bit like I'm like stuck, if that makes sense. So I thought if I get a bit size up, it might be a little bit more roomy for me. It does have this closed clasping at the back, which is a little bit fiddly if you have nails. I did struggle to undo these, and I do worry that they will pop off, but they do have at least one spare there. You might just need a hand, or maybe if you have short nails, or even if you're capable with long nails. I am not. It might be fine for you, but yeah, I just, because they're so shiny, it's a little bit fiddly with the extra length of my nails. And I do like that they, in their clothes, have like weird little sayings. This one says, normal people don't know how beautiful the darkness is. Oof, so airy and chilling. But yeah, I think this is absolutely beautiful. It's very like classic and gothic, and I think you can dress this up in multiple ways. Had to show you the bag for this one because it's cute. It's the Powerpuff Girls collaboration with Killstar, and this is the Fighting Crime legging. So what do you guys think about the new Coven makeup drop? Doesn't it look beautiful? It gives me the vibes of like old school Kat Von D makeup, back when it was Kat Von D. Now it's just KVD, isn't it? But yeah, I think it looks really pretty. I don't know if I'll be getting anything though, just because although I think it's stunning, I don't wear makeup like that anymore. Like, not like that as in that sort of style, but as in I typically just don't wear makeup anymore very often. I've got so much I need to go through and kind of declutter and clear out because they're just sitting there not getting used, and I feel really bad because I used to be a makeup girly and I kind of wish that I was now, but I'm so lazy, I just don't want to get out of bed any earlier to do it. But these are the leggings. They're the split two-tone, so you've got black on this side and you've got a Powerpuff Girl scene with all like the baddies and is it the Rowdy Rough Boys? Are they there as well? Can you see them? The Rowdy Rough Boys, I think, as well. Fighting crime all over the shop. Love it that we've got him. Oh, one of my fave characters. Oh my god, this is stunning. All the baddies, love it. Super comfy as well. From just what I've tried on, I've yet to wear these out properly. I didn't notice this before, but it says splendidly evil. This next stunning item is called the Dacia Maxi Skirt, and look how beautiful it is. It looks like the woodlands, like at night time, and again it's got that asymmetrical finish. This one's kind of made up of a couple of different layers. And do you know what? I was just messing around and I tried it on, but I sort of wore it like is it called a Roman toga? And it looks really pretty. Like, just to kind of mess it around and stuff. You'd probably have to wear something else underneath if you were wearing it like that, because it'd probably make it a little bit more sheer. But it was in a pinch, like if you needed like a different vibe, that would do it. It's stunning. It's really floaty, very much like Wise Woman in the Woods kind of vibe. It's beautiful. I love it. I love the deep darkness of it too. It's stunning. Definitely a contrast to the red number that I showed earlier, but almost, you know, you can tell it's similar style. Next up, these trousers feel quality. These are the Night Mystic bell bottoms, and I'm definitely going to have to train my feet to wear boots again, because I've recently transitioned to barefoot shoes with the zero drop. So these are, I'm too short basically. I could probably maybe I don't even think I could take them up because of the way they're cut at the bottom, and pulling them up from the top isn't going to make a difference, but they are stunning. I just need to wear some boots basically to elevate that, because my legs are longer than my torso, but they're not long enough to pull these off. These are stunning. They just flare in the battiest way possible. How stunning is that? Proper gothic looking, really gorgeous. It's got a belt loop for a buckle if you want to wear it, and it's got this cool like corset tie up at the top, so you can tighten it to your heart's content. It's stunning. It feels nice and thick, and like, it sounds strange talking about trousers like this, but they feel luxurious, if you know what I mean. Like, the material is stretchy, but it feels good couple of layers in there, you know, you're going to be insulated. Oh, snazzy. And I think I could get away, like, if I had, say, like a longer top on even the moon top that I showed earlier, which would sit probably just over, probably come about here. I think I could get away with wearing these at work personally, because the boot cut it's funky, but it's not unprofessional, especially in my field of work. Their dress code is almost non-existent, but it just gives people know that I'm quite quirky. Like, I wear this to work, for example. They know that I like bats and maybe not your typical outfits. They always look forward to it though, don't they? So I could wear that, especially near Halloween, because that would look super cool with like some extra makeup and stuff around the time, and the kids would love it as well. So yeah, looking forward to getting some boots. Or I do have some boots, to be fair, but I just don't know. Now that my feet are trained to barefoot, I feel like they've flattened out even more. So I might need to get just something cheap and cheerful that are wide foot friendly and comfortable, because I don't know if the boots that I've still got are going to be suitable for my feet now. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've changed shape and form due to the sort of shoes I wear these days. But yes, love these. Now, this is the Valania lace duster, and she is beautiful, absolutely stunning. Those drapey winged arms, and it's quite long as well, longer than I was expecting, I think, but it is absolutely adorable. It's a lovely cover up. I guess you could wear it as a cover up if you were going to the beach or anything, but it is just a nice dainty piece of material that you can throw over you. Not necessarily to keep out the wind and the cold, but just a little extra style if you want something over your body, but you want to be like, badam, and then show the rest of your awesome outfit underneath. And also, it just jazzes up the most basic outfit as well, I reckon. It's stunning. It's beautiful. I love it. She's gorgeous. The last Killstar item I've got are very Beetlejuice in vibes. These are the Inferno flare trousers. They are gorgeous, and again flared of course at the end. They don't have the bat wing ending, but they're your more traditional kind of bell bottoms, I guess you'd say, and they've got the vertical black and white stripes going all the way down. That will definitely elongate the body. Doesn't have anything super snazzy as like a drawstring or a clasp or anything like that, but that does mean, for me at least, oh, I'm spinning it the wrong way round. It does mean for me at least that it's more of a cozy, like pull up and done sort of vibe, and it feels like that almost spandexy blend, but again thick. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels really nice but breathable, which is what I need. So I do get quite warm. I like things to be thick and luxurious in texture, but I want it to be breathable. Trust me, I need it to be breathable. Your girl overheats all the time. So those were the beautiful items that I purchased in the clearance slash sale section, alongside with my discount code. I think I had like 15% off or something, of the Killstar haul. Let's move on to the last portion of this haul, which is all various shops through TikTok shop. Heavy, the TikTok shop bag. Let's get into it. Again, I kept them all in their bags on the off chance that they might have something useful in terms of like the names and stuff of them, but with TikTok shop, it's, I think, very rare that you get the actual listing on the bag. It's usually some sort of code that makes sense to the sellers or the warehouse at least, so sorry if I can't find like the name or anything for it. But let's get started with what I do know to be the Halara in brand. This is like a little jumpsuit play suit in this lilac colour. So this is what she looks like. I've been eyeing this up for quite a while. It's been in my basket and it had dropped quite a bit as well in price, which was fantastic. Nice and breezy and easy to wear, really like soft material but breathable again. And I do love that like banding here and that crossover of the front there. It just gives it a little something different, you know. With the spaghetti straps, it makes it nice and easy to wear if you're going out and you want to get a bit of a tan, but also I think it would look really cute with like a nice little maybe plain white t-shirt underneath, just for a little pop of something, you know, something different. But yeah, this is really cute. I'm so glad I finally decided to get this one and that it was cheaper than when I originally put it in my basket. I'm a bit of a nighty girl. I won't show you all of these because I literally got one in every colour. I think I got grey, which I'm about to show you, red and black, and these are so cute. They've just got a little bow detail in here, a little bit of lace. The sides are a little bit cute as well with some lace and a little bit of a slip. And yeah, it's really soft, kind of that soft jersey material, I guess you could say, and it's perfect for these hot nights if you want something on just to lounge around as well, and if you do like to sleep with clothes on as well. This is nice, breathable, light, you know. So I got, as I say, one in every colour that was there. And my pyjamas do need a bit of an upgrade because I'm wearing like ratty t-shirts and stuff. Nothing wrong with it, but they are to the point where they're falling off of the body. Do you know what I mean? Like, I needed to get some new nice sleepwear to make myself feel cute and pretty. I like to look cute when I sleep. So I also have another pair of these trousers. I do believe these are also Halara, and I had a bluey teal colour that I've been wearing, really enjoying. I feel like with the blue colour though, it does look a bit too shiny and a little bit kind of like too cheaply made, but to feel it and to wear it, it doesn't feel like that. It just looks, sometimes, you know, when something's got that like artificial shine, it's like that looks like it's been badly made, but it isn't. It just kind of looks that way. Prefer it personally, I think, if it didn't have that sheen. But in the black pair, it doesn't look that way, at least I don't think. And people at work have still been liking like the commenting on the blue pair and saying they're pretty. I think it's just a me thing that thinks they look a bit funny, but I like them nevertheless. It's just the finish of them, shall we say. These are very wide legged, very breezy. They're kind of quarter length and they are sort of asymmetrical. So we see how that cut is. That's where your like the outside of your leg would be. So it's shorter on the outside than it is on the inside, but it doesn't look like that unless you're walking briskly or you've got a bit of wind blowing, but then that feels really lovely if it's really hot. And yeah, they're super comfortable, and the cut here isn't too high. That's probably maybe the height of the quarter length, and then the rest, the way it tapers down, is your traditional like ankle length almost cut off trouser. But yeah, I really like the way it looks and the way it floats when you walk with the blue pair, but you can't go wrong with a black basic pair as well. So I thought, let me grab those too. And again, they were even cheaper than when I got the blue pair, like what, a month or so ago. I got this really gorgeous like bat dress can see I'm in this vibe at the minute. Very floaty, got that layer to it again. It's a little bit short, but I think with the layers it covers you up enough. It's not super short or inappropriate. Again, this would be like my going out vibes, like my day-to-day. I wouldn't wear this particularly to work. I love that it's got that ruche detailing, so it's not quite a corset vibe, but it does almost give that detail. The straps are really nice because you can adjust them as much as you need to, and then they do have long sleeves as well, but they are those like cold shoulder sleeves, and I just think it gives a little something extra to the design, especially when it's all in black. It just adds more of like a tactile textural kind of difference to it, and it's really, really pretty. I like it. I think this will look really cute with like a pair of black fishnets, or even like silver fishnets. I think that could look really awesome. So yeah, I've had this in my basket for a little while too, so I'm glad to have finally acquired it. Thing like with the nightie that I'll just breeze through, these underwear are so comfy and lightweight and breathable. So I've already got a purple pair, but they're dinosaurs. So I got a black pair, and I also got a red pair and a green pair as well. So yeah, looking forward to more comfort. Also, I think from the same brand, I've got just these ones that come with like boxer briefs, this kind of greeny color, and also like a rainbow tie-dye kind of vibe as well. And lastly, I got this pink pony club that I've been eyeing up for a while. It's super cute. You can choose the background and the color of it all, and I think the green with the pink font detailing looks really nice together. So yeah, it's super soft as well. I like the t-shirt that it's on. So that is it for today's haul. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm not going to be spending much at all now going forward for the rest of the year, because I've replenished my closet, I've replenished like my books, everything. I'm good. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall catch you in another video soon. Bye.